The warning by the Abuja School of Social and Political Thought is based on analysis of two key decisions by the Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal. First is the issue of non-compliance, which mandates that before the commencement of the polls, INEC must record the serial numbers of all sensitive materials such as BVAS machines, ballot papers and result sheets in the prescribed form. The school argues that the tribunal erred as the petitioner only needs to tender documentary evidence that the forms were not filled.
The idea that the maker of the document is the only person who can speak to the form, or that the polling unit's witnesses must be called, is a legal fiction with no grounding in Nigerian jurisprudence, especially considering recent reforms in section 137 that says non-compliance renders the process void. The argument here is that duplicates were printed, and the results, the result sheet used to declare winner is different from what's uploaded on the IRF, and therefore they were forgery.
The school also faulted the aspect of the petition that deals with the fraudulent collation of election results, citing the case of Uzodinma versus INEC, in which the Supreme Court held that where improper collation is alleged, there is no need to call for polling unit agents as witnesses, since the conduct of the elections is not in dispute. The school of thought laments that INEC's errors of failure should not be to the detriment of the victim of its manipulation.
It's not just about technicalities triumphing over substantive justice, as the Supreme Court have warned. It's about creating opportunity for desperate politicians to undermine the Electoral Act. So in essence, what the court, the Edo Tribunal did in effect, is to validate an electoral coup executed by INEC. For example, the tribunal issued a subpoena that they should bring the ballot box, the BVAS. And the people who brought it says we can't operate it. And the tribunal in the judgment says he can't dump evidence on us. Now look at the problem. A victim of electoral fraud complains. INEC has the materials to demonstrate. INEC is subpoenaed. INEC brings the BVAS. People who brought it say we can't operate it. And the court cannot mandate INEC to come and operate it so that we can see. The court now uses that says he did not operate the BVAS.
The organization is accusing Nigeria of playing the ostrich in election fraud and is calling for judicial activism to ensure that the right things are done in the courts. Ferdinand Durocher, Arise News.